Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a video for you showing basically my favorite beauty products, and this is more than just like a favorites video. Today is going to be more of a video just basically showing you guys what products you can get, not as a professional makeup artist, but as someone who just loves makeup or wants to do their own makeup, or even if you decide that you want to do, someone else's makeup. Just not in, I guess, like a professional setting. Just basically things that you can start off with that will actually be under $50. I guess the first thing that I can start off with is my brushes. Now, I got two different brush sets. I shop online on Amazon when I first decided that I wanted to do makeup. I originally wanted to do makeup professionally, but I figured out now that that's not something that I necessarily want to do. I do like to do other people's makeup, but I prefer to do my own, basically, which is why I prefer to have a YouTube channel. However, the first set of brushes that I bought from Amazon were from Shiny Cosmetics. I want to say they were about $12. And I think it was like maybe 12 brushes. It was these brushes right here. And what I like about these brushes is they're very nice, like the smaller brushes for like your eyeshadow and everything like that. They're very sturdy. And they do shed, but they didn't start shedding right away. For me, I believe once I started to wash them and things like that, then they started to shed. But these are, I think they said these are like goat hair or something like that brushes, but I'll leave the link to where you can purchase them on Amazon. But these brushes are really good, and they give you they pick up the makeup really great, which is basically all you need a brush to do. The next set of brushes that I got on Amazon, which I think I got these like maybe a few months later, were from Fawn Cosmetics, and these are the ones with the pink tips, and they were around the same price. They were the same, I believe they were both like a set of 12. I got them here in my little glass jar. So I'm not going to take all of them out, but just to kind of show you. And these are synthetic hair brushes. But these are actually softer than the Shiny Cosmetics. And I actually find myself reaching for these more, but they were just as inexpensive. And they work just as good. And then I have like individual brushes that I bought from e.l.f. This brush right here is a flat top powder brush, and I use this to apply my foundation, to sometimes blend out my concealer when I don't want to wear foundation. And this brush is like my go-to brush. I love this brush. I love it. The blending brush. And then I just have a couple other brushes. Basically everything else came from either Shiny Cosmetics or Fawn. I do not have any MAC brushes or anything like that. Not that I won't use those, but I just don't find myself having the money to necessarily dish out for a MAC brush just yet, when these brushes work perfectly fine. I don't have any problem with them. And even if they happen to shed a little bit, as far as the Shiny Cosmetics brushes, once I wash them and things like that, like it doesn't shed so much to where it's a problem. The next thing that I will show you guys is an eyeshadow palette. Because I'm the type of person that likes to get a lot for my money, and because I don't like to spend a whole lot on pretty much anything, I'll buy something and, I'll spend what I feel is necessary on it. I'm not a cheap person as far as I'm going to pay for something and then I have to pay for it again because it's, it's messed up or anything. But however, I feel if you can get something of quality and it doesn't have to cost a whole lot, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. This palette right here is the Coastal Scents palette. It's the 252 palette, and it has so many different amazing colors, and it has three different palettes here. That one was more of like a palette that has a variety of different colors, from your darks, your neutrals, your browns, your blues. So it kind of has a mixture. This one has more of the reds, the yellows, the browns. And then this one has your blues and your greens. Let me take this off. This one has more of your blues and your greens and a couple of browns and bronzes and stuff like that. But this palette is the very first palette I got when I decided that I wanted to do makeup, which was, well, when I decided I wanted to do makeup professionally. However, I don't do makeup professionally, just, you know, FYI. But I got this on Amazon maybe a year or two ago. And I mean, as you can see, it's still holding up. It doesn't run out really fast, but these colors come out so vibrant. This palette has every color that you could possibly think of in one palette, and the palette was not that much. I will actually leave, I can't remember the exact price, but I'm going to have prices for everything as well as links to where you can purchase them in the description bar below. Next would be foundation. I'm going to show you guys two different foundations. One is going to be my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and then the other one is going to be my MAC. Now I'm showing MAC, and I do understand that this is supposed to be an under $50 video. However, my MAC Studio Fix Fluid was only $27. So it's a bit pricey considering that you can get this Maybelline for, I believe, like maybe $6, $7 at Walmart or Target. However, just to let you guys know that both of them, you know, this one is $27, but this one is $5. Of course, you're going to go for the Maybelline Fit Me, but just to let you know that this is, if you want full coverage, I love this. Now, everybody, I do know some people who can't use MAC, and that's why I'm doing this video in particular, to let you know that, you know, you don't have to have MAC, but just to show you that this is a very good full coverage, and it is under $50. However, but this one right here, if you're going for price and a good foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me is where you want to go. And this one is in 340. And for me, it's the equivalent of NC50, if you guys were wondering. Another thing is the concealers. Now, I do have a MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I love this. It's $19. So if you guys, you know, wanted to go and purchase something a little bit on the higher end, this is a really good concealer to start off with. But if you want to go for inexpensive and start off with concealers, then the Pro Longwear concealer from LA Girl it gives me just as much coverage, honestly. I find myself reaching for this actually a little bit more than I do my MAC concealer, only because it has great coverage. And the only difference with this, I'll say, is when you put this on, it dries really quickly. So if you do not hurry up and blot it or wet your sponge or your makeup blender or whatever the case may be, it will dry up really quickly. You have to work pretty fast. So my suggestion would be to put it on one side, blot it, do the other, you know what I mean? Because it will dry really quickly, but this gives great coverage. And it was $1.99 in my local beauty supply. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. Another must-have for me when I first started to, you know, first really got into makeup really heavy was Witch mascara, because I remember being in high school and only being able to wear mascara because my mother wouldn't let me wear anything other than eyeliner and mascara. So I'm going to give you guys two different choices. Now, the first choice is obviously Stila. I got this in a palette, in a makeup palette. So I'm not sure how much this retails for, but I will put it down below. And this is a really good waterproof mascara. It volumizes, it separates your lashes. It kind of has the effect of false lashes. And it does really, it's the stay all day mascara. It really does stay all day. But my favorite mascara in the world, and I know I'm probably late, you guys, but I don't care because I still love it, is the Dior Show and Blackout. Now this mascara was $29, I believe, at Sephora. But I would pay this again and again. I mean, this is like my favorite mascara ever. I don't even think I'll buy any other mascara. And if I do, it's going to have to be someone who really convinces me, because this mascara is my absolute favorite. It's the Dior Show and Blackout. I'm going to go ahead and do my lip glosses. I am now just getting into wearing lip balms. And so I only have 3. However, I love these 3. Now, the first one that I bought was the Mega Sticks Lip Stain, the balm stain from Wet n Wild. And this one is pretty inexpensive. I believe I got it for like $2 maybe at Walgreens. And this one is in Lady and the Vamp. And my other two, I talked about this one in my last, I think I talked about both of them actually in my last video. And these are the Shea Moisture Lip Crayons. This one is in Sarah right here. And I believe this one is in like Susie or something like that. Sonia, sorry. Okay, and my favorite is the darker one. I love, love, love dark lipsticks or dark lip stains or glosses or whatever the case may be. And this one right here is really beautiful too. Like I said, I wore this one in my last video, so if you guys want to, you can check that out. But I love these because they feel like a lip gloss or like a lip balm, to where it's like a buttery feeling, but it also gives you the color of a lipstick, which I mean, I think is really nice. So your lips stay hydrated, you know, while you have a beautiful lip color on. Next, I'm going to go to lipsticks. These lipsticks right here are the Clean Color lipsticks, and I absolutely love them. I got these for $1.99 at my local beauty supply, and they are, to me, they go on just as smoothly, and the color payoff is just as good as a MAC lipstick. The only difference is these are not matte, and I love MAC's matte lipsticks. But this one right here is nude, and this one is cherry. I love these, and they come in, you know, a variety of different colors, but these are the two that I still have left. Another good lipstick that is very inexpensive, and when I say very inexpensive, I mean $1, you guys, is the Wet n Wild lipstick, and this one is in Cherry Frost, and it is so beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I mean $1. And I have several of these. I'm just showing you this for the sake of this video being extremely long. And then my next and my last favorite product is this the MAC Fix Plus. Now this right here is $19, and this is the 3.4 fluid ounce. I think that this is the larger one. I mean, it's not something that you must have for your, like if you're starting off, but it's something that has helped me out with my makeup. I mean, if you don't want like a really caked look, if you want your face to feel really refreshed, if you want to you know, relax before you put on your makeup, or you can even spray it after you put on your makeup, this is what you want. Or, you know, just especially on like a hot day. I mean, I live in Chicago, so I don't have to use it that often in the wintertime, but especially in the summertime, just to refresh, you know, I just would spritz my face throughout the day, and it would really help my makeup out a lot. And it just made it look, I guess, more natural. It didn't have my face looking like I just had a whole bunch of powder on it. And that's what I like about this. But starting off, this is not a must-have, but this is just a favorite of mine. So, and it's not really, it's expensive as far as products, but it's not that expensive to where it's something that, you know, you can't afford. I hope that you guys like this video. If you do, please don't forget to like. And if you have not already, please subscribe. If you like these type of videos where I show my favorites and I give you guys like price points or, you know, tips on how to start a makeup kit for under $50 or for cheap or inexpensive or whatever the case may be, please leave comments down below. And if you have a makeup must-have that is a fairly inexpensive but a great product, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.